gay Asian man from Texas, had a Hispanic woman, it was a way that my department was very diverse. We had so many different people, and it brought different ideas to the table. It opened our eyes. So had I not worked in that office with him, there would be so many things that I was not privy to just being in the South. I mean, we had older white veterans who were gay who were talking about issues that we just didn't even know register in my mind. So sometimes you have to come to the table and have difficult conversations to open the dialogue. You should never be afraid of having like that hard conversation, because once you have that, you're able to open up people's minds to what's actually going on in your world.
Yeah, I was saying.
Yeah, you, and I'm gonna give you a shot.
Yeah, I was actually saying this. I wanted to point out the same. A lot of these young people I talk to don't have any friends that are Danish. They went to ethnic schools. They work in an ethnic workplace. They never actually interacted with Danish people. So all they see is this media and all the media talking bad about them. So that like they're taking a step away and say, okay, if you view me like that, then I will view you like something bad, right? So I think just getting together and talk.
Yeah.
That's right.
One of the things I mentioned before, I work for the Helsinki Commission, which is made up of members of Congress. One of our commissioners who's been very involved in these transatlantic conversations with members of Parliament, actually almost a year ago wrote an op-ed piece, or wrote a news piece that really talked about having a strategy for the West, really focused on democracy and participation. And one of the things he was saying, and I think this is linked to the gentleman's question up front, is if people don't see a way to participate in their systems, if they feel they don't represent them, if they feel that they aren't able to be elected, or if somehow their vote doesn't count, or the representatives that are there don't speak to them, that similar to what's happened in North African countries, Middle East, etc., you can also have an Arab Spring. And part of the point he was making was that we're in a different generation in time. So there's social media, there are other tools and things that people have and feel they have at their disposal, so that if they can't work through the normal structures, they begin thinking about how they might go about going outside of them. And so I think, people were talking about different strategies for actually getting people involved, et cetera. I think there's a real need to actually have, people such as yourself actually reach out to people. But also I think a reminder for the people that actually are in power, and I think making it more difficult or not providing opportunities for young people to serve, or just simply be participants in their government. I think there's also this danger there, and so people are so focused, I think, on looking outwards, not realizing some of